The other party should return Ruto'S money. As a condition. We don't want...
Before you engage them.
We don't want Ruto all of us.
Welcome to our podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Siaya Governor James Agri Orengo have finally listed the 3 conditions that must be met for a reconciliation to happen within the ODM party. This is between the Linda Mwananchi and the Linda Ground faction. You know, ODM party have been a battle party since the death of Raila Amolo Odinga, majorly based on 2 things. One, their cooperation with Ruto'S government, the so-called broad-based government, where Linda Mwananchi team have maintained and said that Raila never said that he will support President William Ruto in 2027 general election. Another thing that has really brought differences and internal battle within the party is about the leadership wrangle in the party. There have been a struggle to kick the Secretary General Edwin Sifuna in the party. Ladies and gentlemen, all this have brought heat and political tension in the party. And there have been concern from political leaders and lovers of ODM that there should be indeed a reconciliation in the party. Because ODM today is seen as a dead party. The struggle that ODM have been experiencing is making the party indeed to go to the bedside. Now, when asked yesterday, Siaya Governor James Orengo categorically came publicly and listed the condition that the Linda Ground team must meet for there to happen a reconciliation between them. Ladies and gentlemen, before I continue listing and showing you the conditions that Orengo's listed, kindly, if you're watching us for the first time, subscribe to our podcast. Click the notification bell so that whenever we make videos, YouTube will automatically notify you. And if you've been watching us and not yet subscribed, it is my humble plea to kindly subscribe to our podcast. By doing so, you directly support the channel. Now, this is what Orengo had to say yesterday when asked about the unity of the party. There have been a call for the unity of the party. The Linda Ground team have categorically come clear, calling and in fact begging for their counterpart, the Linda Mwananchi team, to come back for them to build their party. And Orengo had to say this. The first condition Orengo said, Orengo tell them to take back Ruto'S money. Yes, take back Ruto'S money. In this part, I want you to listen keenly to what Orengo had to say about this.
Caleb Kenya says, is there a possibility of a reconciliation between the 2 conflicting factions of ODM? Is the party indeed as dead as a dodo?
The other party should return Ruto'S money. As a condition. We don't want...
Before you engage them.
We don't want Ruto all of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not just a mere political statement. In fact, it is reminding us something, and it is a confirmation. You know, there have been allegations made by opposition leader Rigathi Gachagua that ODM iliuzwa. And Orengo telling us, saying to their counterpart, the Linda Ground team, to take back Ruto'S money, clearly confirmed the same thing what Rigathi Gachagua has been saying. Yes, kumbe hii chama iliuzwa. And this is what Orengo are saying, that you need to take back the money that you sold the party. Orengo is clearly telling them that the money you took, you have to take them back. You cannot claim to be calling for your unity when you've eaten the money. You have to take back the money. And I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it is quite unfortunate. And in fact, it is a political betrayal for the legacy that Raila Amolo Odinga has fought for. Yes, kuuza chama is very quite unfortunate. And let me say this. For Ruto to buy ODM, he had intention to kill the party. And I tell you, I've always been saying in this particular podcast that Ruto won't use ODM as a scapegoat. Because Ruto has realized that his party, the UDA, is dead. And now, because ODM still being the biggest party in the country, with different political regions, he won't take advantage to, to use ODM to rise to the leadership. Something that is quite unfortunate. And again, listen to this. And in this, Orengo also concurred with Winnie, what Winnie have been saying. Have a look at this.
Winnie Odinga put it very well, that this party was not founded in boardrooms. It was founded in the streets with protests and fighting for people's rights. And that is where ODM must go back to, the roots of defending the people. It's a party of the people, for the people. Yeah.
If there is something that ODM has always stood for, it's the right for the people, the voice for the people. ODM have always been that party, ikienda kwa barabara, maandamano, just for the right of common mwananchi. And I tell you, I will ask you this today. Tell me, when was the last time you had the Linda Ground team, fighting for the right of the common mwananchi? Just the other day when the fuel price was hiked, they never talked. They never said anything about this. They never even criticized. But this is what ODM have been meant for. ODM have been always criticizing the government, standing for the right of the common mwananchi. That is what Orengo is telling them. That for us to be a unity between us, we have to maintain our stand. We have to maintain what ODM used to stand for, the right for the people. ODM was formed by the people and for the people, the democracy. That is what is lacking in the Linda Mwananchi team, that democracy, that today they lack the voice. Of course, once you've been bought, you don't stand independent. You lack that voice. That today, hata kitu mbaya ifanyike aje, Linda Ground team can never criticize. They can never criticize because they have eaten the money. Yes, they have eaten the money. And again, the third condition that Orengo is telling them, and I like this, you have to join us.
Okay, Fred says, Honda Orengo, you have been there by the people, with the people, and for the people. If you truly loved Baba, why can't you join Dr. Oburu and the team to make ODM stronger going forward? What exactly went wrong?
That's the wrong group. There's a group selling the party. There's a group who are being transactional, who are opportunists, and they should come to us because we keep the faith. We hold on to the true spirit.
Have they tried coming?
Well, some now, quite a number, making phone calls, and we have had meetings with quite a number of even members of parliament. They're finding, this thing is not going to get anywhere under that leadership because, they're tearing the party apart.
It is you to join us. This is to mean Orengo is trying to say that as Linda Mwananchi team, we are the true ODM. Yes, we are the people who have carried the legacy of Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. So you might be having the certificate, but we have the people. Of course, politics is about numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Now, since we have the numbers, we've seen the massive rallies and the massive political support that ODM Linda Mwananchi have been drawing in the country. Orengo is trying to demonstrate to them and convince them that you might be claiming to be the ODM because of the certificate, but we are the true ODM because we have the number. That today when a negotiations calls, we are eligible. In fact, we have that voice because we have the people. That give us a backup, a strong negotiation strength. That is what Orengo is calling them. Anawaita, nyinyi mkuje, not us going. You just us, literally. And now we want to prove a point. And in fact, Linda Mwananchi team have really proven it. He has proven it. They have proven it that they're the true ODM. They have proven it that they have that strength. They have carried that mantle to take ODM to the great height. it is upon them to come. And I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, it is high time ODM leaned the ground to swallow their pride. Let them swallow their pride and come back. There should be a negotiation. That unity they're calling for, they have to swallow their pride and come back to the drawing board to make a meeting, to have a conclusive talks about this. For else, they will not blame anyone. They will not blame anyone. I tell you, ODM will be dead. Thank you.